I don't know what it was that told me to just let off the gas just a little bit, because if I didn't do that, boy, I would have hit that car and it would have been a wrap for the both of us. What's good, y'all? What is good? I hope y'all having a great day. Early this morning, I finally finished this book. Great book. I purposely waited a few days to read the last chapter because I knew the last chapter was going to be pretty important. And what happened earlier today, like, man, it's just ironic how I was reading this last chapter and what it was talking about in this last chapter almost happened to me today. And it just woke me up in a way that I never thought I could be woken up, if that makes sense. Like, I don't even know if that makes sense. In the last chapter of this book, and it's called The Litmus Test. And basically it was talking about as we get older, having regrets before we die of not doing the things that we wish we could have done because of the opinions of other people. Obviously, we're going back into that topic. A lady who was working in a nursing home, taking care of them before, they die. And it says here that people wish they had the courage to live the life true to themselves rather than a life that others expected of them. And it was just going on talking about how, man, life isn't promised. We could really die at any given point. God didn't promise us, life forever. We could really be off of this earth at any point in time. So it kind of just talks about just living your life to the fullest and really just not worrying about what others think. Like, if you have a passion or a hobby or something that you want to do, a career, like, go do it, because one, it's never too late. And if you don't, by the time it might be too late, you'll have regrets about it. One thing I underline here also that it says, remember that you're going to die is the best way to avoid the trap of thinking that you have something to lose. Because at the end of the day, you really don't have anything to lose when it comes to doing what you want to do. Like, obviously there's consequences to every decision that you make. There's pros and cons to decisions that you make. But at the end of the day, it's like you have nothing to lose. Like, we have one life in this world. It's like, why are we so scared to do what we truly want? I ain't saying go do anything crazy, bad, or dangerous, like, that's going to put you behind bars or something like that. Like, if you want to do that, cool. But, like, I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying, like, if you got a dream or something that's going to take you to where you want to go, to where you'll be fulfilled, it's like, what are you waiting for, man? Just do it. And it goes on to say, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Like, again, going back to social media and just what we see all over TV and YouTube and everything. It's just like we all try to copy someone else's life. We all try to live vicariously through someone else's life. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing to an extent. Like, there's certain things you can take from other people. Like I always say, you can get motivated or inspired seeing other people do certain things, but that doesn't mean you got to copy every single thing that they do to try to make you fulfilled like they're fulfilled. Because at the end of the day, we don't even know if they're truly fulfilled. What we see online is not what we see in person. We don't know everybody's daily life. We don't know what they do when the camera's not on. So it's like we can't say we want someone else's life if we don't know what they truly go through. Just reading this book, this whole book, like I said before in my last video, like, it just changed a lot for me. It just changed my whole perspective on life, because we could really be dead at any given time. And one of the things that it ends in this book is like, what will you regret at the end of your life? It's like, we don't know how long we're going to live in the physical form, so let's plan as if the great mystery is right around the corner. And it's like, bro, I really don't want to regret not doing the things that I want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to travel the world. Like, I know that's corny. I know everybody says that, but like, no, legitimately. Like, I've been out the country before multiple times, and I see that there's so much life out there that I still haven't yet to experience. Obviously, the situation that I'm in, still being unemployed, it's like, my time's going to come. So I'm not, getting impatient. But at the same time, like, the second I get the opportunity, I'm not holding back. Like, I'm going to do it. Like, I want to travel. I want to do a lot of solo traveling. Obviously, I want to continue to grow my YouTube brand and continue to just have this platform to speak on and just do things without worrying about what other people think. After I finished reading this chapter, I read it in the morning, then I went to church. Now, on my way back home from church, bro, I swear, it's like I just had this weird feeling that, like, something was going to happen. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was God just, like, giving me the discernment, giving me the wisdom or something. But, every time I come back home, there was like a little back road or like side street that I take. It's like a shortcut, not really, but to get back to my apartment. And when you go down this road, right, you come to an intersection. Now, the road I go down, you don't have to stop. the two other sides that come in, there's stop signs and the people are supposed to stop and I'm supposed to just have the right to just keep going through without having to stop, right? So I'm coming down, I turn onto the street and I'm going down the street, right? And I'm not going fast, but I'm going, probably a little bit faster than I should have. But that's just because nobody ever goes down these roads and like you never really come across people going across the intersection like that. But I don't know, something just like, bro, I'm telling y'all, something just hit me and it told me just to like slow down. So I let off the gas just a little bit. As I'm coming to the intersection, like I see at the corner of my eye a car come out of nowhere, and like I'm literally coming like this and I see the car coming at the corner of my eye, and bruh, if I didn't let off the gas, I would have just a little bit. Like I let off the gas just a little bit and this car came going probably like 70, 80 miles an hour. Bro, I hit the brakes so hard, like I literally left skid marks on the pavement because I braked that hard and the car kept going. I was this close to T-boning that car and probably ending that person's life and potentially ending my life. Like, I don't know what it was that told me to just let off the gas just a little bit, because if I didn't do that, boy, I would have hit that car and it would have been a wrap for the both of us. And the crazy thing is, like, the car didn't even stop. It just kept going, and I braked, and I literally just sat there in the middle of the intersection. And some dude was walking. He like looked at me like, bruh, you almost could have just lost your life. Like he saw the whole thing. First, thank you to God, because obviously it wasn't my time to go. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, my life could have really been gone at that point. Like my life really could have been over. And I was sitting there, I'm like, bro, if my life ended at that point, what did I really accomplish in this life? Not a lot. So I'm over here thinking, I've been sitting on it for a minute. I got to get going, man. Like I really got to do what I want to do with no remorse. Life is really too short. And I think one of the underrated blessings that people always take for granted, and even I take for granted, is leaving your house and coming home. Especially for Arizona. Arizona probably has one of the highest accident rates in the entire country. When I tell you I see an accident every single day, I see an accident every single day. Like people out here really are reckless. And sometimes I'm guilty of being reckless too. Just that whole point in time, like someone just told me like, yo, something is coming. Be careful. I let off the gas, and before you know it, I literally got saved today. And like all glory to God, like for giving me that wisdom and just like kind of just allow me to know like, yo, bro, just relax, because I could have just died, or I could have just killed someone. Like I could have been locked up. Like your life could have ended in that 2-second span. My life could have ended, or I could have ended someone else's life. This book, like reading that, and I was thinking about, I'm like, man, yeah, as I was reading, I was like, bro, this ain't really gonna happen to me. I feel like I'm gonna live a long, eternal life. Like I'm gonna be good. And then that happened. I was like, oh nah, reality check. Like I can really be gone at any point in life. So it's like, why am I sitting here kind of dwelling the fact that like I don't have a job, or that like my life could be better? It's like, no, my life is blessed, man. And I could do whatever I want, and I'm not holding back on anything that I want to do. Like if I want to do it, I'm doing it. Because like I said, if I was told I had 24 hours to live, like what would I do? How would I react? Would I be happy with what I've accomplished? For the most part, yeah. But there's so much in this life that I want to do and that I'm going to do. And I don't want to ever be on my deathbed saying like, man, I wish I would have done more. I regret not doing this. I regret not doing that. Like obviously there's going to be certain things that I regret, because there's certain things that I regret right now. But we can't change the past. We can only just control what we can control today, and just, hope for a better future. Yeah, man, it was just, I wasn't even like shaken up. Like it just like something hit me, like I really just almost died. Like, and I'm not even downplaying this. Like the dude was going like 70, 80 miles an hour. And if I would have went a little bit faster, maybe I would have been the one that got T-boned and died, or I would have hit that. Like, bro, it's just crazy how life works, and God's just looking out for me. But bro, I really almost lost my life today. After reading this, talking about like, yo, your life could really end. Like, don't live your life of regrets, if you on your way out or something like that. But, I just want to come on here and tell y'all, like, bro, you really got to live your life like if you only had 24 hours left to live, or 2 hours left to live. Because anytime you leave this house, or your house, whatever it is, like it ain't guaranteed that you're coming back home. When you go to sleep, it ain't guaranteed you're going to wake up again. So it's like you really got to be blessed each and every time that you wake up, or that you get back home, or that you get to see another day, because like I said, tomorrow is not promised. And those little moments, I'm gonna say little moments, those big moments, like that type of situation reminds me that yo, your life is not promised. Something just clicked when that happened. I don't think I've been in situations like that, but that situation, and I've always been skeptical going down that road, because people really be speeding through there and not following that stop sign. So it's like, you really got to be cautious. But good thing I wasn't texting. Good thing I was just alert. But yeah, man, I really recommend again that y'all go pick this book up and read it, because it's an amazing book, and I'm just not going to allow other people's opinions to dictate my life unless I ask for it. You know what I'm saying? I can't be afraid. I can't be, nervous or scared to be different, or scared to do something that I want to do, because it's something that I want to do. It's my choice. If I pray about it, I'm at peace with it, then it's that's between me and God. At the end of the day, no one's going to understand why I do the things I do. But that's okay. Not everyone is meant to understand. Everyone has different opinions. Everyone has different beliefs. Everybody has different perspectives, and that's okay. Man, I just been sitting with this for the longest. I'm like, yo, enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. All of y'all, man, enjoy your life, man. Be blessed every day. The first thing you do when you should wake up is really pray to the Lord that you were able to wake up and see another day. That's the first thing in every single prayer I do when I wake up in the morning. I'm go, Lord, thank you for another day. Thank you for allowing me to see another day, because that means I have a purpose in this world. And we all have a purpose. Anytime we keep seeing another day, it's because God still has a plan for us. He still has a purpose for us being here. But don't take that for granted, for real. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to come out here to say. It's yo, life is precious, man. Just enjoy it. Do what you want to do in this world. You only get one life. Only get one life on this earth. I know, we got an eternal life after this, but while we here, we might as well enjoy it, a way that's obedient to God and obviously Jesus Christ. But, live your life, follow your dreams, do what you want to do out here. I promise you. After that, everything's changed for me. I'm yo, I ain't wasting another day dwelling on whatever it is that I'm dwelling on. I'm just going out here and trying to live my best life and enjoy it to the fullest, because it could be gone at any point. And I'm not going to live life with no regrets if I'm able to live to an old age, which I believe so. But like I said, you never know. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a great week. I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Stay blessed.